coming my way. And if the sunshine has a meaning, it's telling me not to let things get in my way.
When the rainy days are dying, gotta keep on trying. All the bees and birds are flying. Never let go, gotta hold on in. Non-stop till the break of dawn and keep moving, don't stop rocking.
Get on up when you're down, baby. Take a good look around. I know it's not much, but it's okay. We'll keep on moving on anyway.
It's another jelly bean ball. Still got a few people coming in, so I'll just, if I could get your attention for a moment. I'm going to introduce our MC in a minute, who's a hero of mine and has been for many years, but I guess just to introduce myself first. My name's Peter Fogarty. I'm the chair of the board for DANII Foundation. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I guess my story began 30 years ago. I think 30 years ago today, I was in intensive care at Prince of Wales. I just found out I was diabetic. I think my blood sugar was 56. So after a week in intensive care and then maybe another week and a half with the educators, I was released into the world with needles and insulin, and here I am today. So it's funny how the universe works. I'm standing here before you, a room full of people, many of you with type 1 diabetes and many others with loved ones that have it, or you've shown how much you care for what we are doing as a foundation to help those with type 1 diabetes. So if I could firstly thank you all for being here. And this is the 10th ball. We've been around for 11 years, and many of you have been coming every year. I know there's Danny's Army that made trips down to Canberra to bug the MPs, so thank you to anyone in here who was part of that. Those that manned the Bunnings barbecues to raise the money, and everything in between. I think we as a foundation would not have had the successes that we have had over the last 11 years without each and every one of you in the room and those that couldn't be here. So, on behalf of the board and everybody involved with the foundation, I want to thank you all for coming along tonight. And I want to assure you that this is going to be a celebration, because if there was ever a year for a celebration as a type 1 diabetic, I think this is the year. Both sides of government coming into the election, they made many promises, but the one that really stands out for me is the one that they made Easter long weekend, where they agreed to fund CGMs for everyone. And for, I think that's just something incredible, and I think that's something that really, as a foundation, we are very proud of, because I feel that with Donna and Brian and I guess their tenacity over the last decade and more, it would not have got to this point now. I'm confident of that. So thank you, all of you, for your support for many years, but in particular for attending tonight. Hopefully you all get stuck into the drinks, and when the auction items come up, you're opening your wallets and very generous with where you're willing to spend your money. If I could now introduce the MC for this evening, Rod Kafer. As a young kid who played rugby with type 1 diabetes, I certainly viewed Rod as something of a hero. And getting to know him at these events and the golf days and everything else over the last few years, he's just a good guy. So I'm really proud to be able to introduce him tonight as our MC. For those of you who don't know him, Rod has type 1 diabetes. He played professional rugby union, represented the Brumbies for many years, the Australian Wallabies for many years, and has roles in commentary now covering the rugby union. So if you could all please join me with a round of applause. Welcome Rod Kafer to the stage.
Thank you very much, Pete. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Fantastic again to be back here. Just before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which we are meeting, and we pay our respects to the elders of that community, past and present. Now, I'd like to welcome the Australian Girls Choir. Thank you to the choir. Another round of applause. And to all of you in the room, welcome to the 10th annual DANII Foundation Jelly Bean Ball. Our theme in 2022 is Keep On Moving. Our foundation values are innovative, compassionate, inspirational, caring, driven and brave. A special welcome to our Foundation ambassadors, Justin Melvey, Gary Smokey Dawson, Rob Palmer, Barnaby Howarth, Scott Gibbons, and to all of our Type 1 friends, family and guests who have travelled far and wide to be with us tonight. Welcome to you all. It's going to be a fun night, fundraising for this great cause to support Australians living with diabetes. Tonight especially, we have a lot of Type 1 diabetics here that have been on this amazing journey with DANII in search of better, safer living. Thanks to our gold sponsors, as we know, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's night and fundraising efforts like tonight rely on sponsorship. Our gold sponsors, Hello World Business Travel and AMSL. Silver sponsors, Macquarie Group Foundation. Bronze sponsors, Nova Nordisk. And to our supporting sponsors, Masters in Building Training, Lucas Pawpaw, Medtronic and Gold Cross, of course, Gold Cross, who have donated again over 50 kilos of those jelly beans in front of you on the table. Thank you. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in the back corner of the room to my left, we have the DANII French Champagne Bar. Please head over there, meet our volunteers. The volunteers here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, all in the purple shirts, will be happy to help you with anything you like. The Champagne Bar, where you can get a bottle of French champagne for $50. There are, as tonight is a fundraising night, I'll just go through all of the elements of the fundraising, get them out of the way once and for all, remind you of them through the night, and then we can get on with the festivities. There are two booklets on your tables tonight. One is the event booklet, and I encourage you all to take it home, have a look at it, take it home with you. It's got wonderful information in there about the work that the DANII Foundation does. The second one is the silent auction ballot booklet. It's a catalogue with over 150 items tonight available for purchase and for you to bid on. This will be on your table. It's also been sent to you. Please have a look. This silent auction system is the ballot bidding system. In this book, you will find all of the items that you can bid on. Your job is to place your best bid on that item. Put your name in the front of it. If you have a look at it now, put your best bid. There's some fantastic items available. It's a one-time only maximum bid. If you're lucky, you may win multiple things here tonight through this auction, so please bid generously for those items. Once your form is completed, feel free to hold it up and any one of our volunteers will be happy to collect it for you. We'll watch a short video to see how this ballot bidding system works. Be sure to see the terms and conditions against each of those items in the booklet. We will be closing the silent bidding tonight at 11 p.m. sharp, so please have those items in and your catalogues in by that time. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me, who's here and has been to this event previously? Hands up for those who've been here before, folks. Fantastic. I'm expecting only that small limited number of people in the room to actually have purchased merchandise that is available tonight. Lots of people here who've never been to this event before, and there's some fantastic merchandise available for you to purchase. There are wristbands, there are rain signature cushions, there are caps, face masks, and a whole range of different things. Please see outside and speak to the volunteers about the wonderful merchandise that's on sale. There's also a raffle running tonight. Great prizes to be won. Raffle tickets will be sold throughout the course of the night. There are a whole range of different prizes there. The first one, and I remember it going off last year as well, $5,200 worth of a blue sapphire and diamond ring, which will go tonight. So please feel free to purchase as many tickets as you can. The volunteers will be coming around to your table to sell those raffle tickets. Finally, we have a range of socials that we'd love you to contribute to. For those who wish to, hashtag JBB 2022, hashtag CGM for all, hashtag I don't need to tell you, you know what you're doing. So please push anything out on the socials. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break and enjoy our entrees, and we'll be back shortly with Donna and Brian Meads-Barlow, the founders of the DANII Foundation, to the stage after we enjoy something to eat. Thank you very much.
Good evening, distinguished guests. Good evening, distinguished guests. Thank you. Family and friends, welcome to our 10th annual Jelly Bean Ball. That video was cut at our very first Jelly Bean Ball that we had in 2012, only months after we had created the DANII Foundation and we lost our Daniella. Our specific mission to support Australians living with type 1 diabetes into safer, better living. Whilst many here tonight know of DANII's history, for the benefit of our friends who join us for the first time, I'd like to share with you the story behind why our DANII Foundation came about. Our beautiful daughter, Daniella, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 1999 at the age of 5. She lived a full life till 17, when one night she went to bed with a safe blood glucose level of 12.2, and when I went to wake her up in the morning, she had suffered a massive hypoglycemic event overnight and she never woke up. They called it, or they call it, dead in bed syndrome. On that very day, her endocrinologist came to our home and he looked at Brian and I across our breakfast bench and he said, you know, there's technology in other parts of the world, not here in Australia, that would have alerted you and given you the opportunity to have saved her. That was the day that our family vowed to create the DANII Foundation, to bring technology known today as continuous glucose monitoring, or CGM, to Australia, to embark on a campaign to lobby government and to get this life-saving and life-changing technology available and funded. Along our journey, we've learned that there are many Australians, from the very young diagnosed to those that have been living with type 1 diabetes for decades, are desperately calling out for much needed respite, support and better education to manage their disease. We have learned that there are thousands in regional Australia who are newly diagnosed and are quite often at hospital at discharge or handed a bunch of needles and insulin directed to Google and to learn how to measure carbohydrates and then work out the calculations of insulin that saves their life to inject. Too much insulin can cause a hyperglycemic event, and too little can cause hyperglycemia. Both ends of the spectrum lead to fatality, as it did to our Daniella. Today, thanks to the effort of DANII and many, all children under the age of 21, concession card holders, as well as those that are pregnant and planning, are now funded by government for continuous glucose monitors. Thank you. Our tenacity and our efforts have definitely paid off. And today, as we stand here before you, in that same dress that I wore 10 years ago as a woman on a mission, by the way, it still fits, that's pretty cool. I'm proud to share that we do finally have an election promise for co-pay funding for the remaining 97,000 Australians living with type 1 diabetes. That said, today it is still an election promise. Today, with technology advancements, the CGM can now talk to the latest insulin pumps and can calculate blood glucose levels and auto-deliver insulin as required. If Daniella were here today, we know that she'd be over the moon about how type 1 management and technology has evolved in 10 years. In the room with us tonight, we have many T1D friends whom back then, they were teens, who joined DANI's army. They are now in their 20s and their 30s and desperately awaiting this funding. We acknowledge you, our DANI friends, and we thank you for your continued focus on our foundation goals and our joint mission of CGM for all, hashtag DANI's gift. That's for the T1s. It's a joint effort. Type 1 doesn't magically disappear when our kids come of age. Type 1 diabetes is not only challenging, it's also an expensive disease to live with. Even a copay for CGM still leaves many of our type 1 communities struggling financially to fund themselves into insulin pumps, insulin, and the many consumables that are associated to keep them safe and alive. We still do not know what causes type 1, yet we all continue to dream for a cure one day. I remember when Daniella was diagnosed in 1999, we were 5 years away from a cure, and 5 years away from a cure, and what is it, Rob? 5 years away from a cure. And we're still 5 years away from a cure. Expanding the subsidy access to all people with type 1 diabetes, irrespective of their age or their concession status, is an important reform that will improve access to these important management technologies. DANII Foundation looks forward to working with the Department of Health, fellow diabetes support networks, clinicians, diabetes educators, pharmacists and wholesalers on the implementation of this long-awaited reform to the National Diabetes Services Scheme. Our foundation's focus right now is in ensuring that our new government holds true to their promise in supporting all Australians into continuous glucose monitoring in the promised copay arrangement. And so our CGM for All campaign continues, and our funding efforts will continue to support Australians living with type 1. Throughout these last few years and the challenges that have gone with COVID unfolding, I'm proud to share that DANI still continued to deliver on our promise of sponsoring over 135 technology scholarships that have transformed, changed and saved lives. 135 scholarships is equal to $690,000 of your very generously donated efforts. We thank you. DANII Foundation is not a government-funded organisation or charity, and so our income stream relies on our corporate sponsors and the support of our foundation friends, so that we can continue to deliver technology, respite and education to our diabetes community. It is our foundation's belief that all adults and children diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, or those that are type 2 and insulin dependent, should receive structured education and support programs with this new technology. Just think, 94,000 people living with type 1 will all of a sudden possibly have access to this technology that have never ever had that sort of access. So there is a great need for education in this space. DANII will continue to work with our expert medical team, who are here with us tonight, to create and run education programs which must also include headspace wellbeing and a voice for type 1. From our grassroots foundation, DANI's evolved, and tonight we come together to celebrate 10 years of our milestones, and we also acknowledge that there is still so much to achieve. Before we go, our family, on behalf of our family, our type 1 diabetes community, and the DANII Foundation Board, we would like to sincerely thank our generous sponsors and auction donors, whom without you, we could not have brought this event tonight. We especially thank Hello World Business Travel, our founding sponsor who has supported DANII and our goals from day one. We thank AMSL, the Macquarie Group Foundation, Masters in Buildings Training, Lucas Pawpaw, Medtronic and Novo Nordisk, who have all been on this journey with DANII since the beginning. A jelly bean ball, of course, wouldn't be a jelly bean ball without the jelly beans, so again tonight we thank Gold Cross and the 55 kilos of jelly beans that you have on your tables tonight. We're privileged to have the Australian Girls Choir perform for us again, and we thank the girls. They always bring something very special that makes our jelly bean balls complete. Special thanks to Cindy, Nicole, Di, Judy, Jenny, Patrick, Karen, Ian, Dane, Noel and Matt, and to all our fabulous volunteers here tonight, we thank you. Many of these volunteers that come back every year were friends of Daniella's from school and choir, and who continue to remember her. Tomorrow would have been Daniella's 28th birthday. Happy birthday, Angel. Although I'm mentioning our close friends and my family last, I want you to know that they are my rock. And without them, I could not achieve what we have done so far. Brian, who has been beside me every step of the way, he is my wise counsel and my engine operator. Thank you, Brian. To our boys, Josh and Cody, and their supportive partners, Claire and Shreya, Dad and I thank you for putting up with us and our whirlwind existence, and your ongoing support and acceptance of the importance to not only achieve DANI's gift, but to share it. To all our guests here tonight, we have a fabulous night planned for you. I hope you can support our auction and dig deep and help DANII to continue support of those most in need. Jelly Bean Ball is our annual major fundraising event, and as you've heard, we really are giving everything back to our type 1 community. As Mother Teresa once said in her own wise words, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples." Our DANII Foundation 2022 theme is to keep on moving. I will conclude this with the powerful words of the late and great Albert Einstein. "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." Please enjoy the rest of your night.
Good job. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, every year the DANII Foundation awards 2 lucky girls from the Australian Girls Choir with a scholarship that funds their tuition. One girl is always from New South Wales and the second scholarship for another Australian state. The scholarship criteria is based around the characteristics of Daniella Meads-Barlow, who was a leader in the choir herself. Those special qualities are: she's an incredibly enthusiastic, eager and attentive member of the group. She's a friend to all. Her attendance at choir is outstanding. She never wants to miss it. She is a very talented singer and performer. Her leadership skills are starting to blossom. She is always smiling and having a laugh. This year, our foundation scholarships and congratulations goes to Emily Latham from Sydney and Freya Prince from South Australia. We also have some flowers for you to express our thanks for all that you and the Australian Girls Choir do in support and memory of Daniella. We believe these talented girls 100% embody the characteristics required of the DANII Foundation Scholarship Awards, with some of their individual qualities that clearly mimic DANII. We are so proud of you all. Congratulations. ladies and gentlemen, for the wonderful Australian Girls Choir. What a great finale. Great for our theme of keep on moving. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, this year is special because tomorrow would have been Danny's 28th birthday. As a tribute to Daniella and her legacy that has helped so many Australians who live with diabetes, we would also like to congratulate Madeline Thompson and her mum Angela, as well as Monique Canberra-Young and her mum Rachel, on celebrating 10 years living with type 1. A round of applause. Maddie and Angela have come tonight from Queensland, and Monique and Rach have come all the way from Victoria to be with us tonight. Happy Diaversary, girls. Folks, of course, we have lots of treats for you tonight with so much more to come. Don't forget to buy some raffle tickets. Lots of merchandise on sale. As we said before, the French champagne bar, social media hashtags. Our volunteers are out there in purple looking to help and your assistance. So raise your hand if you need something. If you're ready with your best bid ballot, silent auction tonight, please hold it up and it will be collected. Thanks again to our fantastic gold sponsors, Hello World Business Travel and AMSL. Silver sponsors, Macquarie Group Foundation. Bronze sponsors, Nova Nordisk. Supporting sponsors, Masters in Building Training, Lucas Pawpaw, Medtronic and Gold Cross. Let's have a break now for dinner, and so you can chat away. Check out the event booklet on your table. There are some unbelievable live auction items coming up. We thank our supporters and all of you for being here tonight. Enjoy dinner. We'll see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, just as we enjoy our dinner and bring ourselves back in a time here tonight so we can have everything running to schedule, it gives me great pleasure to invite to the stage Jason Paris. He's performing for us tonight his Elton Out of the Closet tribute. Jason recreates Elton's golden mid-70s period when Elton was young, outrageous, full of energy and the hottest rock star on the planet. Please make him welcome Jason Paris with Elton Out of the Closet.
0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my way here. It's lonely out the spills on such a timeless flame. Can I get some hands in the air for this one? Hands in the air! Oh, I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket's man. Rocket's man. Burning out of things I love. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket's man. Rocket's man. Burning out of things I love. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the signs I don't understand. It's just a job 5 days a week. A rocket. Rocket's mine. Hands in the air. I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket's man. Rocket's man. Burning out of things I love. I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm a rocket's man. Rocket's man. Burning out of things I love. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. What do you think it's gonna be? Tell me. And again, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Here we go. Yes, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Oh, Rocket Man! Thank you so much, everybody. And if you haven't yet been welcomed to the magnificent Jelly Bean Ball, a very sincere and hearty welcome from Elton out of the closet to you. I hope you're having a fine time. We're going to carry on now with a song that's a good number to sway to and clap and fidget about during. It's called Benny and the Jets. 2, 3, 4. That's where you applaud wildly. Now you've got it. 3, 4.
Hey kids, shake it loose together. Let's fall out having something that's been known to change the weather. Kill the Friday car tonight, so take a ride home. You're gonna hear electric music.
this one now. That requires unprovided dancing from each and every one of you. There's a big dancing space right here. Big dancing. Are you going to use it? This is what I'm supposed to do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can never know what it's like. You look like when things just like ice. Don't know the light that shines from you. Wine like a wrecking high behind that mask.
What is it now?
These things will never well. Then I'm done like I am. I'm gonna dance for life and a simple way. You need to know how to say that. Look, you know, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Like a true survivor, like a living hero. I'm still standing after all this time. No pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Once I never could hope to win. Stop that, won't leave me again. The friends of men were meant to cut me down. Love was just a circus. You're crowned by now. You know, I'm still standing better than I ever did. And I'm a true survivor. Not a victim. I'm still standing after all this time. No pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah. Woo. I'm still standing. Don't you know that I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, you like a living hero. I'm still standing after all this time. No pieces of my life without you on my mind. Still standing, yeah. I'm still standing. Woo! I'm still standing, see it. Hey! I'm still standing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Woo! Hey! All right. Now, this next number, people did normally say to me, should be here tonight. Well, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. And if you happen to have your phone handy, I recommend that you Google the words and you can sing along with us, okay? Here we go. Don't break my heart, oh yours.
the overly sentimental, but I suspect that Danny was here right now. Sing a song for her. It's a little bit funny. It's weird inside. And I want you gone. It's a really high. Big house. If I was a skeleton, next picture to love, driving show. Much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is a song. It may be quite simple, but it's good. Don't mind, I hope you don't mind. No, I sat on the roof, picked off the moss. All I saw was God's the sun's been quite high, but I love this song. It's for people like you, that so excuse me for that. These things I do. You see, I forgot. Anyway, ready? What I really need is all the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. They hear me cry, I sing, but now it's down. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down the That's your song! Subscribe to me. I remember when I was young, me and Susie had voices dance for a day. And brings the last song of the evening. I think it's Saturday night, you can probably do this. Take that.
Well, it's getting late. Have you seen my man? Tell me when the boys get here. It's 7 o'clock and I wanna ride. Wanna hear the belly full
Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed proceedings so far. The dinner, the dessert was outstanding. Please, can I just ask you, if you wouldn't mind, for those who have completed the ballot bidding form, to hold it up. If you've got one on your table now, please, ladies and gentlemen, with it completed, would you mind just holding it up and we can get a couple of our purple-shirted volunteers to collect those. I can see a couple floating around. Would you mind just grabbing them? Please complete, fill them out, have a bid, see how you go. Fantastic, thank you so much. It'll be closing at 11 o'clock, the bidding, so not far away. Please put your best bid forward. And if I could grab your attention now, please, folks, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Thanks very much. There we go. I'll just grab your attention if you wouldn't mind, folks. Almost there, thank you. Thanks for being so quiet for me. We appreciate that very much. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we recognise and support the many heroes who live with this disease requiring 24/7 management called type 1 diabetes. Australia has over 140,000 diagnosed diabetics and an incident rate around 6.5% diagnosed annually of all ages. Once known as a childhood disease, today more adults are being diagnosed than ever before. Technology, albeit expensive, changes and saves the lives of our friends and family who live with type 1, and they continue to need our support. Tonight is your chance to change the life of a family living with type 1 diabetes. Soon we'll have our live auction, but first I want to invite type 1 DANII Ambassador Jessica Uchik to the stage, together with our live auctioneer Scott Gibbons, to talk about what it's like to live with type 1 diabetes. Scott and Jessica.
Thank you.
Isn't she beautiful? Jessica, everybody. Jessica Uchik. Huh? Yeah, louder. Come on. Louder. Where did you travel from, Jessica?
Brisbane, Queensland.
You came down to Sydney. How's Vivid?
Amazing. Very good.
Isn't it? We did that for you.
Thank you, Scott.
I know.
I'm very appreciative.
And for the DANII. The DANII are very good at doing this. So tell us a little bit about your type 1 story.
So I was diagnosed with type 1 just after I turned 20 years old.
Oh.
Yes, I had a period of about 6 months where I was really unwell, losing lots of weight, about 20 kilos, and I ended up collapsing at home and was rushed to the hospital. My blood glucose level was somewhere about 43 millimoles, and I was diagnosed with type 1 and diabetes ketoacidosis. The doctor that administered my first insulin injection told my parents that 24 and 48 hours later I may not be here. And they said that to parents who had an independent young woman who was getting out there in the world, so that was a really big shock to all of us. And I was like, wow, okay, I need to learn how to manage this, equip myself with the tools to go on and keep doing what I want to do with life.
We're glad you made it. We're glad you made it. So you said you're getting ready to go out in the world and do things. What have you done?
So at the time I was studying primary school education, and after my diagnosis of type 1 I took a leave of absence from my degree and actually went on to study nursing.
Ah, nursing. which has led to...
Now I am a diabetes educator.
which is leading to paediatrics?
Yes, I do work in paediatrics. At the moment I'm working in adults, but I'm a paediatric nurse as well.
Oh yeah, big cheer there, huh? So a CGM, tell me about a CGM.
So CGM is a small device that has a filament that is inserted under your skin, and with a sensor on top and then a transmitter on top of that, it takes a glucose reading every 5 minutes and sends it to your smart device or your insulin pump. It is truly life-saving technology. It shows us where our blood glucose levels have been, where they're going, and picks up trends and patterns as well. And it will alert us to a glucose level outside of the range, so whether it's hypoglycaemia or hyperglycemia, and allow us to respond and react to that.
Wow. Now, for you to get one of those, what are they worth?
So anywhere up to about $5,000 annually.
But they cost $9,500 to $15,000, is that right?
So if you want to use one with the insulin pump itself is about $9,500 to $10,000 every 4 years or so as they need replacing.
Wow. So to the people here tonight who are already supporters of DANII, what would you say to them?
I'd say insulin pump technology and CGM technology are life-saving and life-changing. Honestly, the amazing technology we have at the moment with automatic insulin delivery systems that involve an insulin pump, CGM, and an algorithm in the pump to adjust insulin based on those glucose readings. It's just phenomenal technology. It's something we have dreamed of, that is the closest thing to having a functioning pancreas. I recently had a patient who has had type 1 for 51 years. He has just gone on a system like this, and he came back to me and said, I played tennis this week and I didn't hypo. I have for like 20 years, and I slept through the night this week for the first time in longer than I can remember. He goes, wow, must be what it's like to have a functioning pancreas. And his smile and his eyes lit up. And I thought, wow, if we could give every type 1 this opportunity and see what it does for their life, their freedom, their glucose management, we would be one lucky, lucky country to have that.
Absolutely. How many type wonderfuls do we have in the room? How many type wonderfuls? Put your hand up if you're a type wonderful. Give them a round of applause, because that's beautiful. So if you would, while you're applauding, please give Jessica another huge round of applause, because that's a lot of courage, and you are fabulous and you're glorious and you tell the story so well, so you should, no wonder you're an ambassador. So don't go away, because what we're going to do is somebody here, what month is it, Jessica?
It is June.
June would be end of financial year time, am I right there? So why don't we give somebody the opportunity to get a tax-deductible donation, and what we'll do is we'll let you buy one of these $9,500 machines, one of these $9,500 ones. You get the deduction because you're not getting the machine. The machine will be donated by DANII to somebody else because it's been donated by Medtronic. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this, because what it says is it makes a difference and will save the life of a T1D tonight. So somebody here is going to make an immense difference to an individual's life by being able to do this. So you're being a little bit philanthropic and you're doing it and you're going to change your life. But it's the Medtronic 780G insulin pump. It's combined with the continuous glucose monitor. It's the only technology that mimics some of the functions of a healthy pancreas by providing 2 levels of automated insulin delivery, and glucose levels are adjusted automatically, correct? Correct. Now, the technology not only saves lives, but it changes lives. So the government grants 68 insulin pumps a year, 68 for all of Australia, 68. So tonight you can give one needy Australian the chance and you will save their life. So Medtronic and the DANII Foundation have made this happen. It's going to be, if you wish to, the person that goes to, you are invited to meet them if you wish to. You can meet that person because you have changed their life and possibly saved their life. So it's worth $9,500. You stay there. And what I want you to do is to look for the first hand that goes up at $9,500. Done. Well done, you. Table 4, you are sensational. Stand up, take a bow if you wish to. Table 4, everybody. Fabulous. Just fabulous. You've changed and saved a life. Jessica, thank you. Can I escort you down? I get to hold your hand as well. This is the best part of the gig. I know. Do you know what I could have done is I could have auctioned this just to walk down the steps and hold your hand. I could have auctioned it. I'll let you slip straight through there. Smokey's going to move his chair. He didn't want to. He wanted to block you in. G'day, Smokey. So, how good's that? What a good room you are. Let's see what else we've got for you. You ready? Are you ready? Oh, now where's Patrick, where are you? Where are you, Patrick? Where's my piece of art? Where's my piece of art? Patrick, one job, son, one job. Up here, up here, up here. Now, where's Tracy? Where are you? Oh, can you stand up, Tracy? This is our wonderful, wonderful artist. Oh my God. Now Tracy would come up here, but Tracy sliced her foot. So she's standing up and taking a bow. But I've got to tell you a little bit about her because this is Tracy Keller. Now, she's an Australian, an Aussie. Her studio is up in Noosa, in Hastings Street, Noosa. So if you go up to Hastings Street, Noosa, you'll see Tracy's. But she's around the world. Her last thing in New York sold out totally. All of her international exhibits have gone. What she does is she does the art. If you have a look at the colours, there's various things that she does with the colours, and the reason is that she wants to bring joy and happiness to the world, and she does that. So this piece here is just amazing. She's donated it. So she's been exhibiting internationally for over 20 years. Just wants to make happy paintings. This is kaleidoscopic Wren. It's Hessian and rosin on canvas. Now, it's an amazing bit of art. The beautiful part is, Tracy's not only here for you tonight, but when you buy the piece, if you're buying it for yourself, she can endorse it to you. But if you're buying it for somebody else, she'll endorse it over to them. If you're buying it for your company, whatever you want. Tracy's there, artist is there. There's the piece. Where would you? It's worth thousands. I reckon we should start. What do you reckon? We'll make it nice and easy. If you love your art, what do you reckon? A lazy $4 to start me off? A lazy $4 to start me off? A lazy $4,000? Get me going? Is that a hand? Jessica, don't point your hand up. You nearly bought a piece of art then. Where's $4,000 to get me away? $4,000 to happen. There it is, at $4,000 there, and is that a 4-5? Is that a 4-5? Don't let his hand go, let his hand go, let it go, let it go. Is he doing a 4-5? I've got 4 over here, at $4,000 it is now, $4,000 there. Is there a 4-5 before we go? I'm telling you, this is worth a lot more, because Jessica's here. You never get to meet the artist. You never get to meet the artist. Is there a 4-5 before we go? $4,500. 4-5 it is now. 4-5 there. At 4-5 I've got. At 4-5 I'll hold the bid there. At 4-5 with you. Now, here's something that Jessica said I could do. I'm just going to put it to you. Jessica will make another piece of art specifically for you if you match the price. So if you want another piece, she's got a whole gallery of art, but she will paint one for you. So if you like it, first hand up gets it at $4,500. Tick, 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 tick. Then you'll recognise the red jacket. I'm sitting over there on table 12. If you'd like it, come and see me and I'll make sure that Jessica does that for you. But at $4,500 right over here, once, twice, 3 times, sold, well done. Table 18, that's just fabulous. Okay, so let's do... Oh, this is fabulous. We've got a video. Dane, can you play the video for me?
Remarkable experiences reside beyond the ordinary.
This is a
Avalon heard
cruise.
the siren song to elevate cruising, and they have. Smaller ships, bigger experiences every day in every port, with fewer people, but more of everything else, right at your fingertips. So if you're ready to cruise different, you're ready for Avalon. Cruising elevated.
Does that look fabulous? Does that look fabulous? So, Globus Family Brands, table 6, thank you so much. Where are you, Globus? Ah, generous people. So what you've got here is a real river cruise. It's Magnificent Europe, it's called. It's on the Avalon. You've got 15 days state-of-the-art luxurious river cruise for 2 of you. They will pamper you. You'll be on the luxurious river cruise from Amsterdam to Budapest, and the many stops along the way. You'll be immersed in the culture. It's timeless. It's beautiful. You'll make unbelievable memories, unbelievable friends probably as well. I've got a starting bid here that they asked me to start at around about. It's worth $21,000. So I reckon if we start, gee, $21,000. What do you reckon? Where's eight, 9? You call it away. $9,000. Start me off. It's worth $21,000. If you have a look at that, 21. And you're going to go Amsterdam, Budapest, and it's all there. And it's good. Here's the best part. It's good until the 18th of June, 2023. So you've got a year. You've got a year to do it. So you ready? Where's $8,000 to get me away? $8,000 start. Nice and easy. $21,000 worth. How DANII do it, I do not know, but it's with the help of Globus. So they're going to look after you. You are going to be looked after. At $8,000 to start me away. Nice and easy. $8,000 on table 10. Good you. Good you. Where do we go now? Quickly a 9. I would reckon straight into a 9. $8,000 is over here. Where's a 9? 9 to make it happen. A 9 to get in front. You want to go cruise? We waited for cruising. We waited for the rivers, and now's our chance. Here we go with Globus on the Avalon. At $8,000 it's here. Quickly, where's a 9? A $9,000 before we go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. At $8,000 once. At $8,000 twice. At $8,000 third call. 9 with you. 27, 9, 9, 10. Match your table number. Go to 10. 10. It's worth $21,000. Good job. $10,000 there. At 10 it is. At 10. 11 again. We're going in for 11. At 10 it's over here at 11. Quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Big night. Big night. 11. Put your hand up. Quickly, quickly. It's for 2 of you. You can both go. 11. 10 once. 10 twice. I'm selling at 10. Going, going, going at 10. Selling, selling. Sold to you. Have a great time. Bon voyage. That is wonderful. Oh, yeah, be happy. Oh, this is wonderful. Elite Financial Services, EFS. Table 14, where are you? Make noise. Table 14, thank you so much. Have a listen to this, and more importantly, have a listen to my French accent, because this is so good. This is a private maison. It's 7 nights in famous Burgundy in France. Shh. This is for 8 of you. 8 of you. Burgundy, France, 8 of you. So you can tick this one off your bucket list, because you can gather your family, your friends, immerse yourself in the French countryside, enjoy a hint of rustic tradition. You've got a Grand Maison sitting in a little over half an acre in the quaint village of Coucy-en-Morvan in the French famous Burgundy wine region of France. You've got 4 double bedrooms, queen beds, 2 large living areas, dining for 12, 2 cellars, open fireplace, Wi-Fi, and it was built in the 1860s. So it used to be a boutique hotel, and now they've turned it into this lovely, lovely resort area for you. So if you're a wine enthusiast, you've got all the wine around there. This has been donated. So it's for 8 people, 7 nights, just fabulous. Where do we start that off? I would reckon, gee, oh, let's make this a bit of fun. Let's make me work for it. Where's a couple of grand to start me away? For 8 of you. 2 it is now. Quickly, where's 2.5? A 2.5, a 2.5, let me see a 2.5, a 2 I've got, a 2.5 there, a 2.5 and a 3, a 3 now, a 3 and 3.5, we're back in for 3.5, a 3.5 quickly, 3 it is over here, 3 once, 3 twice, 3 5. Tell you what we'll do, at 3.5, I reckon I can get 2 of these, so I've got 1 for you at 3.5, you coming in for 3.5 again? Put your hand up if you're going to match the 3.5 and I can get you 1. 1 here at 3.5, 1 there at 3.5. There and there. Give them both a round of applause. They're going. They're going. Oh, yeah. Here's something that's fabulous. This is a bit of a buzz. You don't have to travel with this one. You're just going to get to go to Channel 9. So what you've got, this is behind the scenes. Who's our favourite TV station today? Channel 9. Now, I was talking to James Bracey today. This is a behind the scenes at Channel 9. You're going to go, it's the wide world of sports. So it's the rugby league fans. If you're a rugby league fan, this is for 2 people. But James Bracey, who's the legend of the 9 rugby league team, you'll be there as they broadcast an NRL match in the studios. So the reason this has been donated is James Bracey's daughter has type 1 and he wants to support the DANII. So what he's going to do, isn't that lovely of him? So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about him. James will be your personal guide around the Channel 9 studios. You'll get a tour of what happens behind the curtains. You'll go behind the curtains, you'll see it all. You'll get to meet the team. Now the team might be Freddie Fittler or Andrew Johns or Jonathan Thurston or Billy Sattler or Phil Gild, plenty of others. He'll take you to the control room so you can have a look at that. And it's just amazing. He's going to really look after you. Now, if you are a rugby league fan and you want to really see behind the scenes, or you've got a rugby league fan at home and you're wondering, gee, what can I buy them? What's a great gift for them? This is the gift. So there it is, behind the scenes, behind the curtains, as he says. Where do we start on that? Where do we start? I know it's priceless. They've told me to start at $1,000. I think that's very fair because it's for 2 of you. And you'll never get the chance to do this again, I don't reckon. I've never auctioned this ever before. So at the wide world of sports, lazy $1,000, kick me off. A lazy $1,000, you get 2 tickets, Channel 9, behind the scenes. You want to do it, the NRL, and you get to meet some of those superstars as well. Where do we start? You call it away. We'll make it happen. He's donated it. He's going to make it happen for you. You ready? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll chop it in half. Where's 500 to start me away? 500 now. 500 is and 600 there and 600 and 700 again. 800 again for you new. 800 now. 809, can I go? Where's the 9? Quickly, where's the 9? 8 over here. At 8 once, 8 twice. Where's the 9? Quickly, 9. I've got an 8 here. I've got an 8 with you. At 8 it is there. There should be a 9 somewhere. This end of the room's allowed to bid. They are allowed to bid. 9 now. 9 and 10 with you. At 10, 11. We're back in with 11. I've got 10 over here. 11 with you. 11 quickly. 11 now. 11 and 12. At 12. Come back in at 12 quickly. 11's over here. 11 once. 11 twice. I'm selling. $1,100. It's going. 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 Anybody else spotters? See any hands? Going. Going. 12. 12. 12. 13. At 13. You're back in for 13. Work with me now. Give me a 13. You'll never get this again. I don't think you'll ever get it again. At 12 it is over here. At 12 once, 12 twice. I'm selling at 12. Going, going. Gone at 12. Table 23. Well done, you. Enjoy the game. By golly. By God. Oh, this is terrific. Table 13. Where are you? Make some noise. Table 13. Oh, fabulous. Aren't you good people? There's a little video on this as well, I reckon. This is a cruise, people. A cruise. Where's our video? Look at the... Oh. Oh. Isn't that fabulous? Royal Caribbean. Wow. The ship alone is a destination. Beautiful video. So what you've got, have a listen to this, because this is, I don't know how the DANII do it, but you've got the Royal Caribbean Ovation of the Seas for 11 nights to New Zealand for 2 of you. So your adventure's going to hit a new high. It's captivating. You've got all those services on board. You're going to scope out the scenery from the unrivaled perspective of the North Star, which is the highest vantage point of any cruise ship. You've got edge of the seat entertainment. You've got the vistas. You've got the Ocean View Stateroom. Ocean View Stateroom. 11 nights, Sydney to New Zealand. It departs on the 26th of November. How good's that? 11 nights, you're back in time for Christmas, but have you got the stories to tell? Shh. And have you got the Facebook stories to tell as well? This is just wonderful. This is wonderful. So it's on the 26th of November for 2 of you. Ovation of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, how fabulous they are. I just think magnificent. Where do we go? Where do we start? What have we got? It's worth $3.5 grand. Where do we start? What do you reckon? Lazy 2 to get me away? $2,000 for 2 of you? How cheap's that? Where's $2,000 to kick it off? At $2,000, I would reckon is an easy start. At 2 it is over here. Well done. You're in front. You are winning. At $2,000 it is there. At 2 now, quickly. I would reckon we'd go to 2.5, but that's up to you. Where's 2,200 to keep it going? 22 now. 22 and 24. Where's the 24? At 24, let me see. 24's here. At 24 and 26. At 26, come back in. Where's the 26? At 24's there. And 26 now with you. At 26 and 28. You're going to help the DANII. It's been donated. Where's the 28? I've got 26 now. At 28 with you. At 28 now, the lucky 3. Where's the lucky 3? At 3 it is there now. At 3 and 32. At 32. Where's the 32? Put your hand up. Help the DANII. Where's the 32? At 3 it is now. 3 once. At 3 twice. Are we selling at $3,000? By golly. Get ready. Put your hand up better. Be loud. Be proud. Right there, the lovely lady. Sold to you. Well done. Fabulous. Give her a round of applause. Ah, thank you to Royal Caribbean. Beautifully done. Table 13, go down there, book your cruise with Donna. Oh, are you ready? We've been wanting to go back for how long? About 2 years. We're going to go to Bali. Now this is a luxury villa. Whoa. Shh. Have a listen to this. You've got 7 nights, 10 guests, so it's for 10 of you. 10. It's the Bali Escape, 7 nights, 10 of you, 7 nights in one of Bali's best located and most luxurious villas, 5 bedrooms. All the bedrooms, each of the 5 have got an ensuite bathroom. All of them. And they're finished in natural stone and marble. You've got tropical grounds. You've got a private infinity pool. You've got garden gazebos, a fully equipped kitchen, flat screen TVs. Plus, it comes complete with a manager, a maid, a pool gardener, a security. You've got a driver as well. And you get a spacious vehicle for daytime use for each day of your stay. And lastly, you get a return airport transfer. It's about 10 minutes from the luxury restaurants in Seminyak. It's there. It's worth around $12,000 and a bit, so just amazing. Just amazing. Where do we start? I reckon if it's worth 12, why don't we make it? Where's a $5,000 start? If it's worth 12 and it's for 10 of you, $5,000 we're away. You're in front. At $5,000 it is. Now a 5.5 I would reckon. A 5.5 to come on in. Where's a 5.5? A 5.5. 5.5 and a 6? I'll tell you what I'll do. Hang on. You're a 5.5 and you're a 5.5. Anybody else want to pay a 5.5? If I get one for you and one for you, are you happy? You both there? You're both happy? And one there, so one there. Are you for 2 or you 1? You're 1, and another one over there, so that's 3 of you. Can we do 3 and 4? Can we do that? We can do that, Belinda? Okay, but just hold your hands up and let them come and know which table you're at. So we've got this table here, that table there, where Belinda's at now. They're all going to Bali. Give them a round of applause. That's fabulous. They're all going to Bali. How wonderful. Oh, that's terrific. That is just terrific. Good job. Good job. Okay, here we go. Oh, now this is interesting. Of all the things you get to option, this is the one that's really going to get you tempted tonight. Now, it's a media and advertising package in travel or pharmacy. So if you love somebody and you want to really advertise them to the world, this is going to be your opportunity. You can put their face in there. This is going to be better than Facebook. You'll get your brand out there. Shh. There's $5,000 worth of advertising value in the business publishing group, including advertising in Travel Daily, Travel Bulletin, Cruise Weekly, Travel and Cruise Weekly, and Pharmacy Daily. So it's there's $5,000 worth of advertising, and you can take it through until December 24. So business publishing group in the room tonight? Are you here? No. I think giving such generosity, they couldn't afford the tickets. $5,000 worth. Where do we start? Where do we start? They've said starting bid $1,200 for $5,000 worth. That's got to be cheap. So if you're in corporate, you've got pharmacy, you've got travel, where's $1,200? You may as well have $5,000 worth. The boss is going to be happy with you if you've got $5,000 worth for $1,200. Where do we go? First hand up, quickly. $5,000 worth. I know you're in the room. I know you're here and I know you want it. $1,200 for a starting bid on this is just ridiculous. It's too cheap for $5,000 worth of advertising. Are you ready? There it is now, beautifully done, with you, at $1,200. Good job. At $1,200, it's there. At $1,200 now. Where's a 14? A $1,400 to keep it going. A lazy $200 more. Easy, easy. At 14, have we got it? Where's the 14? At $1,200 it is here. At $1,200 once. At $1,200 twice. I hear the whistle. Spotters, have a little look around. Do we see it again? At $1,200 third call. Going. Are we selling? Selling. Sold! Well done, you. Fabulous. Enjoy your advertising. That is just so good. Now, if you reckon that was good, have a listen to this. Have a look at your screens, because this is just magic. Absolutely lovely. You ready? It is amazing. Where's our video? Look at this. We're going to go to Thredbo, everybody. Thredbo. This is Burnty's Mountain Inn.
Through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes.
Is that fabulous? Is that fabulous? We're talking Thredbo. Thredbo, Burnty's Mountain Inn, 7 nights. 7 nights. And if you wish, you can call it the honeymoon suite, because it's just so rustic. If you're in love, If you're in love, if you want to be in love, if you want to fall in love, oh, this is the place. This is where you will spoil yourselves. It's Burnty's Mountain Inn at Thredbo. It's just, now you've got a king bed as well. Shh. So it's in the residence. You've got buffet breakfasts daily for 2 of you. Table 32, where are you? Table 32, make some noise for me. Where are you? Thank you so much. This is just amazing. Amazing. So it's Burnty's Mountain Inn. It's luxurious, it's spacious. Shh. Fully renovated. Ensuite bathroom. Double shower. Now they have a double shower in case your back gets cold. That's what they tell me. But you've got a double shower. Or maybe you're saving water, I don't know. You've got 2 TVs, you've got the Chesterfield lounges, you've got the gas fireplace, you've got the sunlit private balcony, you've got the valley, the views, Mount Kosciuszko, the on-site facilities. TripAdvisor voted Thredbo's #1 restaurant and bar this winter, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Zach's Grill for its a la carte steak and seafood, all-day dining. Nearby facilities include the leisure centre, the heated pool, the gymnasium, the physiotherapy. You're just near Australia's highest golf course, so that's magic. But this has been donated by Burnty's Mountain Inn, who just love the DANII Foundation. They're fabulous. Now what you've got, here's the good part. The dates. It's valid from the 1st of January because you don't have to necessarily go there in snow season. You can go there in the summer season with all the push bikes, all the road bikes, all the mountain bikes, all of those. So from the 1st of January, I've only got a couple of items to go. 1st of January to 31st of December, 2023. So that's next year. You've got a couple of blackout dates from June 24 through to September 1, but that's worth $12,500. And they reckon we should start around the 7, and I think that's super fair. Amazing. So this is Burnty's at Thredbo for 2 of you. 7 nights, Thredbo. Gas fireplace, king bed, breakfast every day. Ah, bliss. So where do we go? Where do we start? Where would you start? What about a 5 start? What about $5,000 to get me away? $5,000 to start. Where's a 5? 5 it is there, at 5. At 5 I've got. We should go straight to a 6, I would reckon, but where's 5.5 to keep it going? At 5.5 so everybody gets involved. At 5.5 I've got with you. Is that 5.5? 5.5 there. At 5.5, where's the 6? A 6. A 6. 6 is so cheap. We're supposed to start at 7 quickly. Where's a 6? This is Burnty's. You do not get better in Thredbo. It is the #1. TripAdvisor will tell you that's the place to go. 6 it is now. 6 and 6.5. At 6.5 with you there. At 6.5, where's the 7? We've got to get to the 7 now. Where's the 7? At 6.5's over here. Where's the 7? A lazy $500. Not even $100 a night. Where do we go quickly? We've got 6.5 this side. At 6,500. What's? At 6,000 and 7. And 7 with you. Good job. Good job. Is there another 500 before we go? Because it's worth $12,000. At 7 I've got. Quickly, where's 7.5? At 7.5, have a look around. Give somebody a nudge. Tell them you want to go to Thredbo. At 7, it's over here. At 7 once. At 7 twice. At 7, are we selling? Third call, going. Enough thinking time. Selling. Put your hand up, be proud. Sold to you. Fabulous. Have a great time. You will love it. You will love it. Oh, good you. Where's our little Pandora bow? Donna? Where's our bow? Oh, can I have that up here? Oh dear. Thank you. Thank you. Have a look. This is a little bit of emotion going on here. Shh. I don't know, it's up on screen, but there's the real thing. Wrapped, ready to be given to somebody that you love. If you can hold it up. So what this is the DANII, the 2022 signature Pandora silver dainty bow clasp bangle. It's precious. It's a personal collector piece. It's a personal collector piece. It's designed to carry your collection of charms. It's timeless. It's sterling silver. It marks the 10th anniversary of the DANII, and it's accented with a beautiful bow embellished clasp crafted from sterling silver with cubic zirconia. So this, the price on this is priceless. However, somebody here tonight is going to have it. And I know there's somebody that you know, that you love, and you'd love to give them this. So what do you reckon? Where do we start? Let's make it nice and easy for everybody. What about a $300 start? 300 is over there, at 300, a 300 and a 350 now, a 350 there, a 350 and a 4. Where's the 4 to come on in at 350 to this side? Is there a 4 now? 4 with you, a 4 there, a 4 and 4.5 down the back. Is it a 4.5, 4.4, 450? Somewhere around there, put your hand up. They're telling me you're down there. I'm back up here at 4. I'm back up here at 4. Where's the 450? Is it 450 before we go? At 450, now it's 450. Well done, you table 3. 450. At 450 and a 5. I can see a 5 coming somewhere now. Where's the 5? Spotters, yell out when you see the 5. At 450, it's over here. Is the 5 there, Belinda? 5 now. At 5 it is. You're allowed to shout. You're allowed to yell. I've got to hear you. At 5 now. At 5 there. At 5 and 5.5. At 5.5 down the back. At 5.5. And where's the 6? At 6 and let me see it. At 6 now. $1,000. I love your work. You're going to love this too. That's if you get it. Somebody might take it off you. $1,000 there. Quickly, where's 1,100? 1,100 now. I would reckon. Bit of love in the room. 1,100, do we see it? At 1,000 once. At 1,000 twice. 1,000 third call, going. Sold to you, $1,000, fabulous, good you. That is lovely. That is lovely. Yeah, give her a round of applause. That's beautiful. That's a rare item. Oh, Phuket. Let's go. We've been waiting to go back there, haven't we? Now, this is 7 nights for 10 of you. 7 nights for 10 guests. It's a week in one of Phuket's most serene and well-located areas, Bang Tao Beach. A little bit of detail on this one, and the people that are going want to know where they're going. It's all within minutes to the magnificent West Coast beaches. The villa has 5 extra large bedrooms. 5 extra large bedrooms. It offers complete staff of housekeepers and garden and pool attendant and security guards and a manager and a concierge and a private pool and outdoor areas to relax. And then you're supplied with return transfers to Phuket International Airport. This is just amazing. So it's worth $21,000. You fly to Phuket, make your own arrangements, all of that. $7,000, I would reckon, would be about $100 a night each. So I would reckon that's where we should start. What are they saying? Start at $62.50. I would reckon we should start more, but up to you. So this is 7 nights for 10 of you, Phuket. $62.50. They've told me to start it there. Where do we start? $62.50. 10 of you. There it is there. $62.50 now. $62.50 now. 6.5. Where's the 6.5 and keep it going? At 6.5 now. At 6.5, I reckon we could go straight, or 7, but it's up to you. 6.750 if you wish. 6.750 to come back in. 6.5 over here. At 6.750, call it away. It's worth $21,000. 6.750 now. At 6.750. Where's the 7? And I'll tell you what I'll do. How many hands can I get at 7? Because I can get you multiples of this. So I've got 1 here at 7. How many more at 7? How many more? Think about it. 7 nights, 10 of you. Another one there. Another one there. Any more? Any more? I'm going to sell them at $7,000. So 1 there. 1 there. Your 7 over here. Is that correct? There's 7? Is that right? I've got 1 here. I think you're right over there. Anybody down here at $7,000? I can get you another one. Going. Are you in for 7? Think so? Yes. 1 there, 1 there. Fabulous. Everybody happy about going to Phuket? Any more before I go? Fabulous. Wish them bon voyage, because they're going. That is just wonderful. That is just wonderful. Now, here's where we get onto the good part. Here's where we get the good part. Just before we get onto this, give yourselves a big round of applause, because you've been fabulous. Okay. Now what I want you to do, we mentioned earlier that it's tax time. Shh. Shh. I need you quiet on this one. It's tax time. We need to do something to help the DANII so that they can do all the things they need to do. What I'm going to ask you for, you can get the deduction, you can get the glory, you can get the round of applause. What I need is a hand to go up for $20,000. I need a $20,000 tax-deductible donation. $20,000 tax-deductible donation. Right over there. Well done, you. Round of applause, please. Round of applause. $20,000. Fabulous. Fabulous. Good you. Take a bow. Is there another one at $20,000? Another one at $20,000? You're winning. You're sitting solo at the moment. Another $20,000 before we go? Okay. Then think about it again. Have you got $10,000 to give the DANII? $10,000. Can I see? How many hands can I see for 10? One there. Fabulous. Fabulous you. Round of applause, please. Any more 10s? Any more 10s? God, you're a good group. You are good. Any more? Another $10,000 hand? Have a quick little think. It's coming up tax time. You've done really good during COVID. You're ready to do something and you're running out of time before the end of June and this is your chance. Is there another $10,000? All righty. Then have a little think about this. Thank you. Is there a $5,000? What's $5,000? About $100 a week? About $100 a week? $5,000? How many hands can I see at $5,000? Because that would make such a difference. $5,000. Any fives? Have a think. If there's two of you sitting together, you can go halves. And that's twice as good. Is there a $5,000 hand before we go? Okay. Then we'll make it easy for you. Don't forget that we could do $1,000. What's that, $20 a week to help the DANII Foundation? Is there a $1,000 hand? How many $1,000 hands can I see? How many $1,000 hands can we see? Have a nudge. Give somebody a big elbow. Make their hand go lurching in the air. $1,000. One here. Fabulous. Good you. Table 23, thank you so much. Who else has got one? $1,000. Roughly $20 a week. Another one there. Thank you too. You're wonderful. And right down the back. Right down the back at $1,000 there. And over here. Table 27, thank you. And down here? And down here? $1,000. Right down there. Fabulous. Good you, table 2. Well done. Anybody else at 1,000? Right over there. Good, yeah. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Thank you. Who else has got one? We need one more, I reckon. One more. Where's one more to make it happen? Quick, have a little think. $1,000. Then before you go tonight, on your tables are the pledging cards. So on there, you can give an amount. If it's less than $1,000, you do it. But just do it so that you can help the DANII, because that's why you are here. And I've got to say thank you so much. Now there's there might be two last items, and then we're going on to the music, but I've just got to do this very quickly. Now this, let me tell you what this is all about, because this is fabulous. Who's heard of the Red Lantern restaurant? Oh yeah, how good is that? Huh? Good, yeah? So the Red Lantern is you're going to get a private banquet for 8 people. It's established by acclaimed TV chefs Luke Nguyen and Mark Jensen. Your party of 8 will enjoy an expansive banquet in Australia's funkiest private dining space, which operates as a barbershop during the day. So then you'll enjoy an extended 4 courses of Asian inspiration. You'll get the wines with it, served to accompany each course and each taste sensation. And all you need to do, you've just got to have 8 of you. So it's 8 of you that are going to go. So 8 of you get to do it. You can split this up. And then one of you at the table, if you want to, you qualify for a haircut, for a haircut from Mark Jensen himself. So the Red Lantern's in Darlinghurst in Sydney, and this is just, and you can go there on a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday night for dinner, subject to availability. Now this is just amazing. So what I'd ask you to do is just stand up if you would pay $1 to do that. $1, dinner for 8 of you, Red Lantern. Everybody should be standing, I would reckon. Everybody should, you'd pay $1, wouldn't you? So stand up. Stand up if you pay $1. One lousy $1. I would reckon everybody should be standing for $1 for that. Even this end can afford $1. Table 11, you can afford $1. Stand up. Everybody could afford $1. I reckon that's fabulous. Now, if you're standing, and if you would pay for 8 of you to do it, so 8 of you, it's a party of 8, and you're going to get a 4-course Asian banquet. If you'd pay $1,000, stay standing. If you'd pay $1,000, for 8 of you. For 8 of you. For 8 of you. So if you pay $1,000, stay standing. And that's a pretty good group of people. Here's the last question, last question. If you would pay $2,000 for 8 of you, stay standing. And in fact, if you're standing, come out the front because we've got a surprise for you. We're going to give you a bottle of wine. So come on out the front. If you're still standing and you'd pay $2,000 for the 8 of you, come on out the front. Come on out. Come on out, and we've got a bottle of wine for you from the Hunter Valley. And this is just fabulous. We've got 1 here, 2 there, 3, 4. Keep on coming. If you're still standing and you'd pay $2,000, come out the front because there's a bottle of wine for you. So you get the bottle of wine, and that's fabulous. So if you're still standing, come on out the front. $2,000. 8 of you get to go to Luke and Ewan's restaurant, 4 courses. 1 of you will get a haircut. I think that's just nuts. That's nuts. That's nuts. All righty. So, we're just about over. The auction is nearly finished. All righty. How'd you do, Belinda? How many people are going to dinner? 6? Fabulous. Well done, you. All right. We'll just wait for these people to take their seats again. I've got one last item for you, and we'll make that happen super quick because I know you want it. Belinda, can I have that? Can I have the art again, please? The piece of art. The art. Okay. All righty. So there was a little confusion on the very first item. You know the very first item that we did tonight, which was the gift, if you will, where you get the tax deduction for the Medtronic 780G, the Medtronic 780G insulin pump. And we said that you buy it, you get the tax deduction, and it will be given to somebody tonight. And we asked for $9,500. There was a little bit of confusion there. So I'm just going to put that back to the room for you all again now. Is there a $9,500 that you can donate to buy that? You get the tax deduction and that machine gets given to somebody. So I want one single hand at $9,500. One single hand. The machine's being donated by Medtronic very, very generously. I want one single hand at $9,500. It's worth that all day long. It's going to save a life, change a life. Have a little think, $9,500. Everybody on the table, if you've got 10 on your table, that's $950 each, less than $1,000 each. And you can change your life and the table can buy it. And you'll find out who did it for you. And $9,500. Quickly, quickly. I think, Donna, we need to get the $9,500, is that correct? Where's Donna? Where are you? Donna, do we need the $9,500 for the Medtronic machine? I might pass that in for the moment, and everybody can talk to Donna in the pretty pink dress. So in the meantime, have fun. Hey, before I go, my name's Scott Gibbons. I want to thank you for your generous bidding, your generosity tonight. Give yourselves a big round of applause, because you are sensational and you've helped the DANII so much. Thanks, everybody.
Big round of applause for Scott Gibbons, ladies and gentlemen, our auctioneer. Thank you. Okay, just let me go through a couple of these housekeeping things before we welcome our wonderful band back. For those who've missed out on the live auction, we've still got a little bit of time with the silent auction. Those bidding will be closing at 11 o'clock in about 10 minutes or so. So please, if you need to hand those forms back in, please do that. That would be much appreciated. And we'll come back to you about wrapping those things up a little bit after 11. Things can get delivered to you. You'll be notified via SMS. There's a whole range of different things to get in contact with you. There was a lucky door prize tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There was actually a lucky door prize. It was originally under your bread plate, which left your table about 3 hours ago. However, you might find some random little card with some pictures on it on your table. If you just want to have a quick search around for that, slight oversight, you might have something. If you find it, come and see our volunteers down in the Champagne Bar area. There are some, you're fabulous. I knew they were there. You will be absolutely able to collect your lucky door prize down at the bottom. We will be drawing the raffle soon, do some other things. Thank you again to our sponsors, Hello World Business Travel and AMSL Macquarie Group Foundation, Nova Nordisk, Masters in Building Training, Medtronic, Lucas Popo, Gold Cross. Thank you very much. Let me please now introduce our band. Right from the very beginning of the foundation, the Lakeside Lovers have been part of the DANII celebration. This year, Jenny Marie Lang joins the band, teaming up with Roderick on keys, Toby on drums, and Ashley on bass. Thank you, Lakeside Lovers. We're in your hands now.
Go out by myself and I look across the water and I think to myself, what you doing? And in my head I paint a picture. Since I'm coming home, well my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Come on. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me.
got some Fleetwood Mac up next for you. have another announcement. It won't be long. Here we go. I get to be the barrel girl.
Folks, we will in a second come back to the band, so don't go too far. I want to also draw the raffles in a moment, so if you've got raffle tickets on your table, please have a look and we'll get back to the band, I promise. The silent auctions are now closed. You can and will be contacted via SMS if successful. I think we'll be putting them on the screen potentially as well. Just before we get to those points, I just want to say a few quick thank yous, and I'll be as quickly as I possibly can. First and foremost, thanks to Brian and Donna Meads-Barlow and the whole family who've put this wonderful foundation together. A round of applause, please, for our founders and the family. This is not a government-funded organisation. This is making a difference in people's lives. We want to thank also the chair of the foundation, Peter Fogarty, and our board, Robert Cameron, David Harrison, Di Pass, Alan Regina and Jessica Bolus. Huge thanks to Nicole Burden from the DANII Foundation and Patrick Cameron, our fundraising director. You are both very special people and really care and help the DANII Foundation enormously. Special thanks to Cindy Laird, who's been here every year volunteering since 2012. Cindy helps to coordinate. Yeah, round of applause, please, for all of those people I've too quickly mentioned. Cindy helps to coordinate this amazing event. 10 years is certainly a commitment and a milestone to celebrate. To Justin Melvey, Rob Palmer, Barnaby Howarth, Jason Paris, and our amazing Elton Out of the Closet, Tracy Keller, world-renowned artist, we thank you all. We'd also like to thank Belinda Smith from Helping Hand. She's been a wonderful support, and also Scott Gibbons, our tremendous auctioneer tonight, our DANII ambassador, Jessica Uchik, for sharing your Type 1 story, Noel Sadler from Skip Film Productions, and Matt Akey, Dane Morgan, and everybody else who's contributed here tonight. Almost enough from me, I'm certain of it. Let's draw the raffle tickets. Yeah, I know that's what you've been waiting for. I'm going to ask Jenny Marie to join me and draw the raffle tickets. First prize is coming up first, and that is that tremendous piece of jewellery that I recall. I'll tell you what it is in a second. Okay, and first prize is a magnificent blue sapphire and diamond ring worth over $5,200. Ladies and gentlemen, hands up if you've got a grey ticket. Okay, well, you're not going to win it tonight because it's a blue ticket. Anyone with blue D? Blue D? Oh, lucky. In the 50s, anyone in the 50s? The winner is ticket blue D 58. Blue D 58, $5,200 piece of jewellery. We have a winner, Tara! No! It is so round of applause for Tara, one of our psychologists working with our young people with diabetes. Congratulations, what a win! Second prize is a fabulous 7-night Queensland Coast cruise on board the Coral Princess, departing sometime in August. this one is ticket green, E15. E15. Where's our winner? And there's some excitement at that end of the room. Congratulations. E15 down there. Third prize. One night here at the Hyatt Regency in a king room with breakfast for 2 guests. Congratulations. I think you may keep going down, maybe to the end of that, down somewhere there. Third prize, again, blue ticket, D55. Feels like it's in the same wheelhouse. Over there, D55. D55. Yes, congratulations, you have won the Hyatt Regency's accommodation. Fourth prize is a handmade wooden glass house. And lucky, red ticket, red A33. A33. That's the end of it. And that wraps up the raffle. There are all of our 4 prizes. Congratulations to all of the winners. I really now would just simply like to not speak again, close up, allow the band to get on with their night. I hope you've had a wonderful time. Thank you to all of the people, all of the sponsors, to everybody attending. I'm certain my time here is done. Enjoy the rest of the night. We'll pull up stumps at midnight. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Are coming my way, and if the sunshine has a meaning, it's telling me not to let things get in my way.
When the rainy days are dying, gotta keep on trying. All the bees and birds are flying. Never let go, gotta hold on in. Non-stop till the break of dawn in. Keep moving, don't stop rocking.